I've just been in an accident. What am I supposed to do?
Before you act, let me attack. I'm Nathaniel Mack. Call today, 333-MAC. You don't pay unless we win.
Let's call Mac.
Let's call Mac.
Nothing to do this week? Don't miss another event. Go to blacksinsanantonio.com for our event calendar. The home of the largest business directory in San Antonio with an African American focus. Sign up today for our weekly e-blast and text message alerts. Help us make this a better community. Connect, empower, grow.
Because it matters to you, it matters to us. It is Black Video News with your host, Keith Scott. Black Friday Live, San Antonio. Here we go.
I want to thank you all for tuning in to Black Friday Live. I'm your host, Keith Scott. Glad to be back on the set right here at Black Friday Live. And today I got a couple special guests today, but we're going to start it out with my first guest right here on Black Friday Live. She is a representative of 517 Young Adults, and she's also the chair for Back to School program I'm going to be talking about in just a little bit, Miss Ashley Blocker. How you doing, Ashley?
Hi, good. How are you?
Doing great. Great. Thanks for being on Black Friday Live.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, Ashley, I always want my viewers to know who my guest is. So tell my viewers a little bit about you, Ashley.
Okay. So like you said, my name is Ashley Blocker. I work at Edward Jones, helping people with retirement and education savings for their kids or whatever financial goals they have. Also a member of Delta Sigma Theta. Ooh.
Oh, and, you had to throw that in.
Yeah.
for your sorority.
Yeah, right, yeah. And then a part of Rotary as well, downtown Rotary in San Antonio.
Okay. Where'd you go to school?
Sam Houston State University, which is in Huntsville, Texas.
Okay, Huntsville.
Right. Yeah,
Shout
north
out.
of
What
North
was your
Houston.
mascots there? What was your
Bearcats.
Bearcats. Shout out to the Bearcats, huh?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Bearcats right here on Black Friday Live. Well, it's interesting. I want to thank you for being on Black Friday Live, like I said. But let's go right into it. 517 Young Adults for my viewers. Tell my viewers a little bit about what 517 Young Adult program. And I know it's a New Creation Christian Fellowship, right?
Yeah, so it's based on the scripture of 2 Corinthians 5:17, any man be in Christ, be a new creation. The old is gone and new is come.
Right.
So
Old
that's
things
really,
are passed on. Behold, all things are new now.
Right, exactly. So that's the motto for 517 and really trying to have young adults do life together.
Right.
And making sure we stay and not veer off from that path and still following God.
Yeah, I know you got some really interesting people, Brother Randy Phoenix, his wife, and a lot of different people that are putting in work with 517 Young Adults. Tell my viewers a little bit more in depth of, the impact that you guys are making with the youth.
Yes, so we always have a service community or service event that we're doing, some type of social event. Where every Valentine's Day we're going out to the elderly and giving them something just to show people are thinking of them. Same thing for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And like I said, social events just coming together, letting people know Christians do have fun.
Right. Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be, wild and crazy, but just like I said, doing life together and getting together socially and casually.
Okay, so when we talk about 517, is it strictly for the members that go to New Creation, or it can be open to any youth?
Yes.
Any young person in the community?
So every second Monday, I believe, we have something that's called a care group. And basically it allows people to come together and really just talk about whatever they're going through, how your week was the previous week. And we have people who aren't a part of New Creation, but other young adults have invited them. Okay. And just having real conversation about what you're going through as a young adult.
Right. And you say that's every
second Monday.
Every second Monday for my viewers out there, some young adult, every second Monday. And where is it held at?
It's actually held at Randy and Dion's house. We have a Facebook page, 517 Facebook page. And so if you're interested in attending, then you can definitely, the email address, I believe, is 517youngadult at nccfsa.com
Right.
or .org.
Okay.
And you can send an email or go to the church website and get information as far as a specific address.
All right, that's good. That's good to know for some young adult out there that may, want to be involved and get a little mentoring
Right.
too, also. And I know your mentorship is really a part of it too, as well, right?
Right, exactly.
Well, you got an interesting event, and I want my viewers to know. Saturday, August 17th, you got a
18.
18. Excuse me.
You're
18.
fine.
Back to school prep rally.
Yes, really excited about that. Actually, it was a vision from our Bishop David Michael Copeland, and he came to us. This will be our third year, so 3 years ago, and kind of gave us a outline of what he was looking for.
Right.
And we went from there and tried to obtain as many resources as we could. So we're going to have free backpacks. This year we've upped the number because we've partnered with Councilman Clayton Perry from District 10.
Okay.
And then also Commissioner Calvert
Okay.
for Precinct 4.
All right.
And so
our county commissioner.
Right. So we've upped it to 1,000 backpacks that we've been prepared to pass out on next Saturday. So
Where's it going to be at?
Morgan's Wonderland Event Center.
Please tell my viewers, Morgan's.
Yes, Morgan's Wonderland Event Center, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And we're going to have free backpacks with supplies, free haircuts, vaccinations for those who aren't covered under private insurance or under any type of insurance. I already said the haircuts, dental screenings, food, games, a whole bunch of different things are going to be out there. So definitely make sure you come out, and you can register at B2S, that's the number 2, preprally.com, www.b2spreprally.com.
Yeah, so 3 years running strong with this. Nice turnout the last 2 years.
Yeah, the first year we had people meeting us there. We got there at 8 o'clock to make sure everything was good, and there was a line already.
Oh, wow.
Yes, people lined up ready to go, and it was even raining that day.
Okay.
So last year, same thing, excitement, people ready to come. People from the second year showed up the first year, so now we're getting those repeat people who are looking forward to it.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. Saturday, August 18th. Register at b2preprally.com.
B2S Prep Rally.
Okay, B2S Prep Rally. I see that. I don't have my glasses.
No, that's okay. It's all right.
But yeah, it's going to be immunizations, backpacks, dental screenings. Man, you got a lot going on. Hygiene for kids.
Yep, exactly.
And if you want, more information, then also give them the email address again, or the website that they can get more information.
Yes, B is in boy, the number 2, S, prep, PREP, rally.com. So it's back to school prep rally, but B2S preprally.com.
Yeah, and it's located at 5223 David Edwards Drive in San Antonio, Texas. And they're going to be out there from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Correct. And it's open to anybody. So even if you don't have kids, you know somebody who has kids, your grandkids, cousin, aunt, whoever.
Well, Ashley, it sounds interesting. Thank you. Be sure to tell all of the mentors and the people at 517 Young Adults. Thanks for having us on Black Friday Live, Ashley. We're going to be coming back with more right here. I got a comedian that's going to be coming back. He's ready to clown on the set, Mr. A.D. Snipes. So stay logged on for more. Ashley, thank you.
Thank you.
And you can, backpacks, all this free stuff, August 18th. You get more information with that website information that she gave you. So stay logged on. We'll be right back right here on Black Friday Live with more.
I've just been in an accident. What am I supposed to do?
Before you act, let me attack. I'm Nathaniel Mack. Call today, 333-MAC. You don't pay unless we win.
Let's call Matt.
Let's call Matt.
I see the future is really bright for me. The high school diploma is just added to the confidence, and now I feel unstoppable.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Thank you.
You got a king?
Go fish! In your face! In your face!
only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Well, thanks for tuning right back to Black Friday Live. Now, you may know this distinguished gentleman sitting next to me, my next guest. He's been making people laugh for years. Comic comedian, Mr. A.D. Snipes.
Thanks for having me, Keith. I do appreciate it, brother.
A.D. Snipes, man. Good to see you, my brother. What's going on, A.D.?
Hey, I am just trying to stay true to the name, trying to stay true to the game.
Man, you've been making people laugh for years, man. What's going on? Tell my viewers a little bit about A.D. Snipes.
Well, originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I went to college up in Memphis, down in Tennessee. Came here about 25 years ago in San Antonio, and been about 25 years in the entertainment business now.
25 years in the entertainment business, married man, kids.
Married, 3 new little ones. I don't know how that happened. How you end up being almost 50 with a 4-year-old? I don't understand that myself, but that's the case.
I know you got a late start.
Yeah, I did.
Man, AD, man, you've been doing some really interesting, comedy shows.
Okay.
And you call it clean comedy.
That's
Tell
correct.
my viewers a little bit about the whole concept with clean comedy.
Absolutely. So we call it the Clean Comedy Coalition. And what we're doing really here on the east side of San Antonio is we're giving not just church folk, but just regular folk a place to go and things to do and laugh at without all of the innuendos, without all the profanity, without all the sexual overtones, things of that nature. Still just as funny or even funnier than some of the things you would see on TV. So we call it the Clean Comedy Coalition. It's actually every 4th Saturday over at Midtown Cocktails, 2014 East Houston Street.
Yeah, man, it's a great concept, and it gives, even the comics, because you bring a lot of different comics in and you've been doing it for a minute, but it actually gives the comics another side to show some versatility, doesn't it?
It does.
That clean comedy?
It gives them a chance really to go deep into their quiver of their material, not only to be just as funny, but to be more about the spontaneous moment. I mean, we have a lot of people that come from the churches.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people that come from the community. And really, when you think about it, laughter is God's lotion to an ashy existence. So come rub some on you.
Say that again.
Laughter is God's lotion to an ashy existence. Come rub some on you.
Come rub some on you.
Absolutely.
Ashy existence.
An ashy existence, that's right.
Well, I want my viewers to know, for my viewers out there that may not know A.D. Snipes, but A.D. Snipes is Wesley Snipes, the actor's brother.
Here we go.
And I just had to throw that in. But, man, what's going on with Wesley, man?
Wesley is doing a lot of straight-to-DVD movies these days. And I was at my last show and somebody shouted out, hey, why doesn't Wesley ever come to any of your shows? And I had a conversation with Wesley, and just a true story. He said he doesn't come to any of my shows in Texas because Texas sounds too much like taxes. So there you go.
Is that what he
That's
said?
what he said. He don't deal with taxes or Texas. So there you go.
You done had enough.
You had enough of that.
That's a good one. Yeah, because Wesley don't want that to do
No,
with the taxes.
not at all. Not at all.
But he's he's still on the scene, man. He's just doing a lot of stuff on the DVD side.
Straight to DVD. I was actually in a couple of the movies that didn't make it. After Blade, we had Shade. I didn't make it. I was in the shade. We didn't make it.
But man, we were just talking about Wesley, man, and one of the things that I was saying to you is,
right.
Even with his, the early Wesley Snipes, and Nino Brown is definitely, one of my favorite characters.
Absolutely,
New
absolutely.
Jack City. But man, we saw, Wesley doing a lot of different moves. Like he studied the art.
He studied the art, started the Quran. Yes,
so, he studied the art.
He studied karate, jiu-jitsu, some other forms of things to keep a person up off you. That's what he would call it. Keep him up off you. Yeah. Keep him off you. That's what we do. Me myself, I'm no hero. I'm not. If somebody was to break into the studio right now, you on your own. We on our own. You on your own. If there's an S on my chest, it stands for she.
I hear that, bro.
For real.
It ain't happening.
No, not at all. Not me, buddy.
But man, you got a show coming up, Wesley. When's your next show?
Next show is August 25th. Clean Comedy Coalition 2. We have George Anthony, very, very funny Hispanic young man from here in San Antonio, and Damon Edwards. We also have a few special guests that will be stopping by as well. Clean Comedy Coalition 2. Next month, we have a few surprises. We have a comic called Blame the Comic out of Dallas, and San Antonio's very own Clifton Simmons will be on that show. Yes, that's going to be on September 22nd. Yes.
September 22nd?
Yes.
Well, man, you've been making an impact with this, and, I always reach out to you, man. Just when you going to invite me to a show?
You know what? I have a very special event that we're doing, a live DVD shoot with the Little Carver series.
Okay.
The Intimate series for February the 16th.
Okay, of next year.
2019, and it's called Down But Never Out.
Down But Never Out.
So it's February the 16th is a Saturday after Valentine's Day, the Intimate series with the Little Carver.
Okay.
Already in the books.
Stuff. But man, how can my viewers stay connected with you, AD?
They can connect me with comedian AD Snipes on Instagram. You can find me at Gig Salad if you want to book the Sniper. You can also find me on Facebook as comedian AD Snipes.
AD, man, it's always a pleasure. Man, make sure you tell your brother I said hello, man. Will do. Tell my boy Wesley, tell Nino Brown. Tell Nino Brown I said, what's up, man? And it's
I
always...
don't know. You too light-skinned for the West.
Don't do that.
You know how you feel about move your hand off the table. You'll stab you in the hand.
Don't do that. AD Snipes, man. You can check him out at Midtown. When did you say the day, AD?
August 25th and September 22nd.
August 25th, 27th at Midtown, right here in the Alamo City. It's always a blast, man, to have you right here checking us out on Black Friday Live. I'm your host, Keith Scott. We'll see you next time right here on Black Friday Live. As always, be encouraged.